Alright, greetings and salutations. We back, new weeks, new energies. We got feminine out the way. We're on to masculine now. If you haven't seen Divine Feminine's current energies or Divine Feminine's karmic situation, please check that out. They up. We're going to do the same for the masculine today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to dive into twin flames and separation and twin flames and union, reunion and recognition. I will be doing extended breakdowns this weekend on 2 videos. So a lot of content, a lot of information. If you can take notes, please do that. Let's get straight into it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes are in, and we will begin. Head, that's swords. Thoughts, mentality, ideology, that's the direction you're going, that's the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind. Then you got cups, hearts, that's shoulders. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you are going mentally. What's the indication? It's something you register mentally. You're literally taking what you're feeling and the emotions that you're currently going through and seeing what direction you're going with them. It's the direction you went that has you feeling a certain type of way. And if you ain't feeling good about something, then go back to the drawing board. Go back to the sword. Go back to the head. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, you can tell. Y'all be in your heart and mind all day. I'm a divine feminine, by the way, so I'm talking to myself. Then we got wands. This is knees. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's karma and accountability to what you've done. It's karma and accountability to what you're doing. What you finna do don't mean anything. Who rules the wands and pinnacle arena? Knees and toes. The divine masculine does. That's why he's the king of wands. The feminine, you're the queen. Masculines have one up on you. Wands is also the current, or the now, or the ing, the ing. We living right now, we learning right now, we earning right now, I'm speaking right now, you hearing me right now. Hopefully you listening. Hopefully you're listening for understanding. We got air in our lungs, we breathe it. We're here to see another day. Truth of the matter is, a lot of people who won't see tomorrow. Truth of the matter is, this is the last year for a lot of people. Truth of the matter is, we don't know the day nor the hour. So while we got the now, it's best we take advantage of it every single day. Life is a gift. That's why God calls it the present. All that shit deals with wands. And don't nobody understand the present or the now like the divine masculine. Then we got pentacles. Defeat. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. And all pentacles are temporary. I am a walking, talking pentacle. I will expire. This world, whatever you want to call it, whether it's flat or round, got an expiration date, son. You know what I mean? Nothing, thing, no thing, pinnacle, no thing lasts forever. The only thing that's eternal is divine love, your soul, the infinite, and the creator, him or herself. Or the creator, him or herself. Let's get with it. Reading starts in 4 minutes. Also doing Valentine's Day specials. They end on the 13th. Just be looking out for them. $35 readings, $85 life coaching for next week. Got a lot to do this weekend with people that I still got to get back to. Let's get with it. Masculine, overall energy. First card in the message is you, the divine masculine. Feminine had herself in the bottom line, I believe, in her current energies. You got yourself first. But what's fairly important here is, we need to know who you are. And who are you? This is your true self. This is who you really are. You know what I mean? This is who you are when you're vulnerable. This is who you are when you're open. This is who you are when you're keeping it 100. This is who you are through and through. The best version of yourself is hidden inside, by you. Almost like you hide yourself from yourself to the world. Because you don't know how the world really going to perceive who you really are. Or how you really feel. or what you really thinking, or what you really doing, one, or manifesting out here. It's the person your feminine talks about a lot. You know, but you don't think it's you, your feminine talking about because, you know, you don't think you're divine. And divine is just super. You ain't regular nigga, you're a super nigga. You know what I mean? It's being super. You know what I mean? It's the good shit your feminine see in you that you don't see in yourself. This is the good shit that you do subconsciously and consciously, but don't want recognition for. When you're also like this, your true form, you get the tendency to burn your divine counterpart. Trigger your feminine, maybe your feminine triggers you. You know, think about triggering here, masculine. If you're still getting triggered by your divine feminine, and I'm pretty sure you're only getting triggered by your feminine doing him or herself. He can be a she can be a he. Don't have you walking around here. You love your feminine for how real your feminine is, the divine counterpart is. But that real shit also puts reality on you. Feminine is open when it comes to you, trusting when it comes to you, loving when it comes to you. And that gets to unlocking your trusting, loving, vulnerable side. You know, the term or the saying weakness to get you killed or love to get you killed, I'm pretty sure masculine made that. Told y'all, masculines be having a swag of like a person is doing hard time that will come home but got to do hard time right now, or a person that's like in the army doing real missions. Like, hey, I can't write you every day. Hey, I can't keep you in my heart all day. I'm at a place where I gotta stay tough. I'm at a place where, you know, love will get you killed, or weakness will get you fucked up. I'm not being cold-blooded to you. I'm being cold-blooded to the people around me right now. No, I'm not my true self in here, out here, over here. Yes, I'm only my true self with you, but I have to get to you. So I gotta do whatever the fuck I gotta do to stay sane, to not go backwards, to not give in or be weak to other people's shit. You know, in a way. Not that ain't true, but in a way, feminine, your love makes your divine masculine weak. Makes him vulnerable, makes him not his regular self, but his true self. And more smooth. Queen of Cups. This is a psychic card. Or writings on the wall. Dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities. This is, like I said, divine masculine, you're having weird dreams. You're having great dreams. You're having confusing, unexplainable dreams. Or feelings or emotions, cups. You're having like feelings you don't know how to register or don't know how to handle. Whatever it is, it's great. Because this shit you're feeling makes you more of a better evolved man or a woman. You know? But it's this big energy too, Queen of Cups is. You know, what's a psychic? It's just a person that trusts in their own intuition. Your intuition is telling you something. Your dreams is telling you something. Signs is telling you something. You know, and all the shit you get from your twin flame, all the shit you get from just this demo in general. You know, it's out of this world shit, out of this world feelings, shit you can't explain, shit you can't figure out, things that have no kind of logical explanation in masculine. You're very logical, aren't you? It's just getting to the point in your journey in life where it's just like, you know what? Obviously, it's other things in the play here. Obviously, God want me to see something or submit to something. You know, that's the God honest truth. And the truth is the first card you got in your meat and potatoes subconsciously coming in here. Bottom line, more important than anything, we got the Three of Pentacles, the bridge. This is building, bridge building. This is you. This is another person, place or thing. And this is something, you know, like say this is another person. This is you and a like-minded individual trying to build on something. Like I said, head start. We knew who we liked. We knew who we didn't like. We knew who we felt comfortable around. We knew who we didn't feel comfortable around. As a child, we knew who we liked. We knew who we didn't like. We knew who we felt comfortable around. We knew who we wanted to stay the fuck away from. Young adult, teenager, we knew who we liked. We knew who we didn't like. We knew who made us feel good. We knew who we needed to stay the fuck away from. College, you knew what you liked. You knew what you didn't like. You knew, what you rather keep around you and what you rather keep 10 feet away from you. Like attracts like. So whether it's your friend, foe, enemy, karmic situation, twin flame, you attracted people to you. It's like attracts like. It's some common denominator that brings another person in your cipher, in your face, in your space. You understand what I'm saying? It was cool before they became bad. Y'all was tight before y'all became rivals or foes or whatever the fuck. Everything starts from the Three of Pentacles. You allowing somebody else in your cipher, giving something y'all doing together. All right? Like I say, talk shit about your baby mama all day. Talk shit about that friend you dislike all the time who turned on you or whatever. You can talk about whoever did you dirty. Fact of the matter is, you allowed them to get close enough to do you however you got done. Bottom line, masculine, you just need to know how to build with people. Just because you got something in common with another person don't mean you need to fuck with them or build with them. Just because you two like sex, you two like sports, you two like to travel, you two like money, you two like whatever the fuck. Just because you two got something in common don't mean it's the person you need to fucking build with. Build with somebody new. Build with somebody different. Build with a type of crowd or a type of person you ain't built with before. Newness, new shit, newness. Bottom line, come to building, you just need to build different. Because the way you've been building ain't been building shit. And clarifying that, we got the Ace of Cups, which is self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification, self-realization. Another thing you need to keep in mind when building is the whole cup process. We'll just do from Ace of Cups to Three of Cups. Self-love. You gotta learn how to love yourself. Why? So just in case you in a relationship or doing something with another person, like just it's like you're in a relationship with a person, but they don't love themselves. You love yourself and you know what love is, but they don't, and they can never give you love because they don't know what that is. But you know what it is. So just in case you go your whole life without getting any love, you can give it to your motherfucking self. Respect. The only reason you got somebody in your cipher or building with them or friends with them or doing anything with them, there has to be some type of respect. I mean, unless you don't respect yourself. Or maybe they don't respect themselves and you like that. I don't know what the fuck. It's building. Respect. You don't even give respect to a person that you respect. And a person ain't gonna respect you when they got something to respect. You out here being disrespectful, ain't got no respect for yourself, you can't trip over a person being disrespectful to you. It's what's inside that they, using to if they're gonna manifest with you or not. Self-identification. You need to know who you are. This is who you are. And you need to know this person. Your real self, your true self. You know who you really are. You know how you really feel. You know how you really think. You know what you really be doing out here. You just be doing it on the low or doing it in secret. And that shit needs to end. Okay? Self-realization. Hey, you need to realize why you're here. Why some people are in your life. Why some people ain't anymore. Why you still here. And a lot of people gone. Why you're in the exact position that you're in right now to even build with the person or places or things that's in your life right now. Ace of Cups, it's basically just being emotionally independent. But sometimes that can be a double-edged sword. Maybe you too independent. Maybe you so solo that you forgot how to build with another person, especially one that's right for you. Bottom line, it's time to start building with the right people. It's time to start building with the right person. At this point, you should know who right for you, who not. Who's in your corner, who ain't. Who for real and who fucking playing. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes. First card is message, subconsciously. Okay, this is things you don't see with yourself. You got the Seven of Swords. This is truth. You know, Seven of Swords is darkness coming to the light. Truth illuminating. This is you keep it at 100 with yourself. You keep it at 100 with somebody else. Or somebody keep it at 100 with you. These are results. You know, the results I was talking about last week. You waiting on some results, health results, financial results, legal results, and they're finally here. More smoke. Six of Wands, wins, victories, celebrations. Like I said, truth sets you free. Because since the truth out, then you ain't got to build with a person you don't want to build with anymore. You ain't got to deal with a person you don't want to deal with anymore. You're letting the truth out. Hey, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Hey, you know what? I can't handle this. Hey, you know what? I can't do this anymore. You know what? I need to be my true self and stay true to me and get off this shit that I'm on with you. Whoever you talking to. Whoever you dealing with. Whoever you in business with. Okay? It's mental, truth is. It's something you register. So you can tell the truth to somebody, and whether they believe it or not, it is what it is. But whenever this darkness comes to the light, whenever you keep it 100 with yourself, or, you know, keep it 100 with somebody else, or whenever this person keeps it 100 with you, like I said, cat flying out the back. You're going to win for telling the truth. You're going to win for being your true self. You're going to win for being your true self, masculine. Now is the time. You haven't been your true self yet. Like who you really are yet. I'm telling you, there's only one person that brings the best out of you, that brings the real person out of you. That's your divine counterpart. You be fake fucking with your divine counterpart or taking breaks from your divine counterpart or can't be around your divine feminine too much because of this truth. And it's much deeper than what the feminine think because, like I said, feminine looking at you, those situations like, I could be myself. Like, I could tell the truth. Like, I could just put it all out there. I could be real, keep it 100, you know what I mean, and stand 10 toes down on that. Why can't you? Like, I have nothing to hide. How the feminine feel. You know, masculine energy, you need to kind of take into consideration. Like I said, you're going to be your best self being your true self. You haven't been your true self, thus you haven't been having the best life, your best relationships, your best nothing. Like, you know, you ain't really doing your best because you ain't your best. And you're your best when you're your true self. Not the person you perceive yourself to the world. You know, who you really are, it comes out when you're around your divine feminine. Who you really are, that shit come out at church. Who you really are, that shit come out during the dark night of the soul, when you're going through the worst day or night ever. When you're being tried, when you're being tested, when you're being judged. When you being beat down and run down and life is taking a toll on your ass. Then you turn into your true self and beat adversity and kick the shit out of obstacles like you usually do. Like at the end of the day, truth is, and this is subconsciously, and you kind of know this, it's just time to keep shit a buck 50. So, consciously coming to the situation, we got the King of Pentacles. This is the Master Manifester, the Alchemist, a magician. It's a person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want, how they want to manifest it, and all. You know, it's the CEO card in my deck. And what's a CEO? It's the person who actually runs the business. It's the person who actually holds all accountability for the business. You have bosses running your shit, but if your bosses fuck up, it's on you. You know, yes, you're in a karmic situation, Queen of Pentacles. And by you fucking with a Queen of Pentacles, a karmic feminine, you end up being on some karmic masculine shit. And even though it's like you with this karmic and all the shit that's happening with your karmic situation is transpiring and shit like that, it's like all the accountability falls on you though. Everything you do is conscious or subconscious, and you're doing more moving subconsciously than consciously. Saying all that shit to say this. You can manifest the life you want. You can manifest the relationship you want. You can manifest the job you want. You can manifest anything you want. But what you doing, masculine, is it ain't necessarily settling. It's just survival. You in survival mode. And that's Earth. Because there's lack, there's limitation, there's yeah, you gotta survive on this planet because it's hard out here to just do that around this motherfucker. It's a full-time job just doing that, you know. But birds, bees, boars, bears, babies, and bacteria do that shit. You have to do more. Something the fine feminine does and lets you know you need to do something that's coming to grasp too. Sometimes you can manifest the life you want. You can have anything that you want. But given how your life's set up in the world, if you want more or get more or receive more, then you won't have the shit that you have right now. Shit you doing right now is definitely gonna keep you alive. It's definitely gonna keep you in the game. You're gonna survive doing what the fuck you doing now, with the people you doing shit with the systems you attach to and doing shit with. But it's like you gotta break free. It's the energy of a person who gets benefits and can't make more money because you don't want to lose your benefits. When in reality, if you went out here and made money, you'll be making 3 times as much as you're getting right now, just getting benefits. The safe situation you think is safe because you're surviving, it's basically like a 6 of Pentacles. 60%, it's like a D. It ain't failing, but it ain't really passing either. You can really get yourself to a 10 of Pentacles or higher, which is 100%, which is like an A+++. It's the energy of a C student. You can get straight A, but for some reason you feel like, you can do whatever you need to do bare minimum shit, and as long as you get through, that's all that matters to you. Moving on to the feminine energy. Subconsciously, but you don't see when it comes to the feminine energy, and this involves like your divine feminine, your karmic feminine, maybe the feminines in your life, women in your life, maybe men in your life who carry the feminine energy. You got grooming. Okay. 3 types of grooming. You got good grooming, bad grooming, ugly grooming. Good grooming is a two-way street. You give love, that shit comes right back. You give respect, that shit comes right back. You give a gift, the gift comes right back. You can borrow money and pay it right back. You know what I mean? You can give money to this person and they can give it right back on time. Everything is mutual. Respect is mutual, love is mutual. That's good grooming. You truly have respect, admiration, and actual unconditional love for a person. And this is the person you got around you who helping you and you helping. Whether you're mentoring them, whether they're mentoring you, whether you helping them, whether they're helping you, whether you loving them, whether they're loving you, whatever it is, that's a good fucking grooming. You know what I mean? Ugly grooming, that's a one-way street. Somebody giving, somebody taking. Whoever taking ain't giving nothing back. Whoever giving ain't got shit back. You know, person can give, but they choose not to. You can stop giving, but for some reason you feel if you stop giving, then this connection will stop. Thus, you're putty in their fucking hands. They're grooming you to just give and to not get nothing in return, at least from them, and vice versa. A person who wants to control the whole giving and taking process. That's bad grooming, which good people can do. Matter of fact, let's get to the bad grooming. Bad grooming, that's a dead end. Two-way street, give and take. One-way street, somebody just giving, somebody just taking. Dead end, bad grooming, it's a person controlling the whole giving and taking process, which they do through ugly grooming to groom you for bad grooming. A one-way street, ugly grooming is just a sign that you're being groomed bad. And bad grooming is just a person who's controlling you, a person who's controlling your finances, controlling your life, controlling what you can or can't do, who take from you and don't give back, who have no respect to give you what you need back, or give you what you need, or give you what you're looking for, or give you what you want, or give you what you ask for. Like, there's no respect there. There is no love there. There's some type of disconnect to where they're just coming at you one-sided. And even good people can do bad grooming. I see it all the time. People who have their life together, who set up in a nice situation, who choose to fall in love and want to take care of their mate. You know what, baby? I don't want you working. I don't want you. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just, be at home, cook, clean. Just, have dinner ready when I come. You ain't gotta do nothing. I got you. It's like, well, I'm trying to go back to school. I'm trying to get my degree. I'm trying to, launch this business. I'm trying to do shit that requires me to not be under your total control and thumb. Well, I don't know. If you don't want me or Kansas, what you want? What you looking for? A servant? You know what I mean? What you looking for? A slave? You can't build with a servant. You can't build with a slave. A king will never build with a servant or a serf or a slave. It's a disconnect. I'm royalty, you're nothing. And if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have the stuff that you have, type shit, like that type of shit. Like grooming. And aside from the two-way street, one-way street, dead end shit, like I say, grooming is grooming. It's the shit you got as a kid, as a young adult, as a teenager. You're groomed by the family you're born into. You're groomed by the environment you were born into. You're groomed by your race, nigga, your skin and shit. Shit, I be trying to tell my fair-skinned Caucasian brothers and sisters and shit, man. Skin does make a fucking difference. Good, bad, and ugly. Let's just look at the Negro, African American, like myself and shit. We could be Native Americans. I mean, we could be true children of Israel. You know what I mean? We don't know. We had our identity stolen and all kind of other shit. Imagine being a black person in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Fuck that. Imagine being a black person in the 1800s, 1830s, 1850s. Like, you black. Like, I get racial profile all day. Feel me? Because of my skin. I got like a light-skinned, fair-skinned friend. He's nigga look like a Norse Viking and shit. He black, but he like fair. Got blonde hair and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, some all time, like, bro, the skin does make a difference. What I'm saying is, my black ass could literally be driving sober as fuck, right? Smoking a cigarette in my car, get pulled over because they think it might be weed, or I might be smoking weed, or I might be holding drugs, or my license and shit might be expired. Like, they just running it. They just look at my black ass in this white neighborhood and just know I'm up to something, or expect me to be up to something. I get pulled over all the time and checked for no reason. Okay, just making sure, just checking. Okay, that's cool again. Got nothing on me. I'm legit as a bitch right now. Okay, can I go? Thank you. Meanwhile, it's like a white person can literally go on a murder spree, right? Kill 14 people with 2 people in a motherfucking trunk, can light up a joint and roll right by the cops. Wave at them and everything. Blood in their mouth. I'm talking about, you kill 14 people today, you got 2 bodies in your trunk. You got a lit joint in your mouth, lighting that bitch. You can wave at the cops and roll right by. Cop ain't even gonna think twice. Stereotyping, like, that shit fucking real. Imagine being a black person in the deep south getting caught past 9 p.m. Not where you supposed to be at, which is your shack or your plantation or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just from your skin color, you finna get the business. You finna get fucked up. You finna get killed. You finna get whatever. Over some shit you can't help. Over some shit you were just born. Like, you mean it ain't my fault? I'm chocolatey goodness over here. It's a bad thing, even though we've been fucked up. Because of this skin. It's a reason why we have it. And it's a fucking positive having this shit, which we will see in the future, nigga. I ain't finna Drop that ball, but a lot of motherfucking elite motherfucking fair skinned people be mad when I drop that truth bomb on their ass because it's like they know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say that shit. That's why the meek shall inherit the earth. That's why whoever, you know what I'm saying, first is last in reality, and whoever last should be first because, like I said, everything works out in the end. Saying all that shit to say this. It's grooming. You know, and like I say, even though I'm black and go through the ringer and shit like that, the sad part of the reality of the situation, the truth of the situation is I'm only like fucked over or shitted on or like really done greasy by people of the same color. No white person really did me in the way my niggas done me. Nobody really fucked me over from the fair side. Only my kind, you know what I'm saying? It's the environment we grew up in, ancestral trauma, all that shit. It's a lot, okay, that deals with grooming. Okay, you do got monsters out here who groom children, man, in the wrong fucking way. You do got people who do go into the motherfucking prison industrial system, prison industrial complex, you know what I'm saying? Get ate up in that system from the grooming that goes on in that motherfucker. There's grooming in sports. There's grooming in Hollywood. There's grooming in frats and secret societies. Fact of the matter is, you get groomed right or don't fuck with it. Anytime your morality, you know what I mean? You gotta like be a whole different person than you not to get in, to be accepted, to pass, to whatever the fuck. It's how you find yourself in a system where you're getting hazed, or you're getting like, I don't know, it's like a relationship and you're getting beat the fuck up. Like anytime your ass is suffering in a situation you're trying to build with, that's just a red flag. You're getting groomed the wrong way and need to leave ASAP. Control. Control got a lot to do with grooming, man. Trust and believe that. And grooming is deeper than just the people you around. You got systems that groom races of people who've been grooming races of people for hundreds of years. Saying all that shit to say this, you know, and this deals with the femininity too. So back to the message. You know, it's how you get groomed by the feminine and it's how you groom the feminine masculine. That shit directly, consciously is taking a toll on you. Or you're taking, or a person you're being, whatever it is taking a toll on them. So once again, masculines, you kind of, like I say, y'all kind of have a tendency to hurt the people that's close to you. Kind of have a tendency to overreact or, like I said, just come hard on the person that's in your corner the most, which unfortunately is your divine feminine. Because like I say, despite how you act, your feminine is always going to be down like Brandy. You can separate yourself a million times, your feminine is still going to hold you down. You can talk all the shit you want about your feminine, how she ain't this, how he ain't that. He can be she be he, you know, rocking. You can talk all that shit, but at the end of the day, truth is going to stand tall. At the end of the day, the person that's the most in your corner catches the most from you. So either you treat everybody like this, or like I said, it's just a lot of internal conflict that's going on with your true self trying to come the fuck out. Like a vampire. You know? I mean, vampires walking among us right now. But like I said, you don't really know a vampire until they get the thirst. It's like it's nighttime, you at a party. They seem normal until they get hungry. And now this is just weird shit. You're getting stalked. It's like, you know, you run away and now they having this to fly in front of you and shit. You know, they got fangs now. Like they're looking at you like a piece of meat. And instead of, you know, a person that they were attracted to in the club and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like grooming. Monsters groom you, but they don't take their mask off or really hit you with the boo-hoo until they got you right where they need you to be. Grooming. Like grooming. Everybody is grooming somebody. For shit. You know? Just make sure you're finding people who groom you the right way. And make sure you're grooming people the right way. So when it comes to the feminine, do right by feminists. Do right by them. You know what I'm saying? Don't finesse them. Don't hurt them. Like, you know what I mean? Don't have no ill intentions and shit like that. Because like I say, it's karma. Whatever you doing to the feminine is going to get done on you. However you're grooming people, you're going to get groomed the same fucking way. And that's what's happening. And it's taking your toll. You know, all the years you had good women and didn't want to do shit with them. Now it's like good women who realize you a good guy but don't want to do shit with you. All them years you ain't made up your mind to really fully commit to this twin flame situation and everything that come with it. Like I said, you know, at the end of the day, feminine ain't gonna wait. You know, feminine gonna do exactly what the fuck she needs to do. She's still gonna keep the love there, the respect, the admiration, all that shit's still gonna be there. But maybe she might not be. Maybe she could be a he, you know how we rocking. Total time. It's time to pay the price. It's time to pay the piper. If you waste people time, energy, and resources, like I said, truth gonna come the fuck out. Too much time has allowed it. So it's like your karmic feminine shits on you. You wasted my fucking time. You really played me. I gave a lot to you. I gave a lot to this, and I ain't got nothing back from it. So fuck you. Fuck this. I'm out. Screw you guys. I'm going home. You're divine feminine. I see it for some of you masters. It's like you're gonna rub your feminine the wrong way, as you usually do. Sheath in them off at the toe. The toe. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck this. I'm out. Screw you guys. I'm going home. We're gonna let you be who the fuck you wanna be. You wanna be alone? Alright, bet. You end up alone. You didn't want to claim nobody. You didn't want to get in no demo. Okay, bet. Don't be mad when you by your motherfucking self. People loved you. People gave you time, energy, and resources to get your shit right. They had unlimited patience with your motherfucking ass. But even unlimited patience runs. It's the energy of getting hung with unlimited rope. I give people unlimited rope, and they still end up hanging themselves with it, being tangled in it. You know what I mean? It's like, how you hang yourself with unlimited rope? It can happen. It happens all the time. Time is up, you know, for a lot of shit when it comes to the feminine, but mainly in particular the feminine. Valentine's Day coming up too. Just the energy of, like I said, you had a demo, but you lost that demo. And aside from losing your karmic situation, it's like your divine feminine got tired of your bullshit, so she on something else. Your feminine having fun Valentine's Day. Your karmic having fun Valentine's Day. And it's like you alone at your house hearing your neighbor getting her motherfucking, getting her shit beat in. You feel me? It's like your neighbor's having rough sex and you hear all that shit. You could have been having sex too. You could have been with your karmic. You could have been with your feminine. You could have been maybe with the motherfucking person you just met who wanted to get with your ass. But instead, here you is by yourself, by choice. From what? Staying true? Keeping it real? Like, I don't know. You're gonna see. I said that shit. But given the world that we live in, people gonna do their little shit for Valentine's Day. But post Valentine's Day, a lot of masters are gonna be by them fucking selves. A lot of karmic feminines are gonna leave you. It's Valentine's Day, nigga. This is when people get married. This is when people kind of get in relationships. This is when bonds and shit get stronger. And it's like, you know, you ain't fucking with your divine feminine, so it's just like I said, post Valentine's Day, you gonna see what it really is on the feminine level when it comes to you. Moving on. As far as yourself, subconsciously, what you ain't seeing is the Seven of Cups. This is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. You know, Six of Cups is the sauce. That's your steez. That's your essence. That's what makes you you. We're all saucy. You know, we all got flavor. We all got our own individual signature. You know what I'm saying? We're all the same, but we're different in a kind of way, right? We're all loved by God. We all got a fair shake at life, no matter where you was born, no matter what race you are, no matter how you came into this plane of existence. You know what I'm saying? We all have an equal shot at greatness. We all had a fair shot. Whether you was born a slave or a fucking king, it don't fucking matter. A king can become a slave and a slave can become a king, motherfucker. Like, there's nothing keeping you from being your best version of yourself or being who you really are out here. Damn, I dropped you. Let me pick you up. How you fall off the table anyway? Nobody asking. Oh. So, Pimp Cup Chronicles. There's something in you need to give to the world because the world need that shit. Whether that's your thoughts, your energy, your love, your talents, your gifts, your trade. It's something you bring into the world. And whatever it is, the world need that shit. Like right now, not yesterday. They need it right now. You need to be the best version of yourself. Why? So you can kind of do whatever you was put on earth to do. Only your divine feminine is talking about path and purpose and doing more than the average person and being a super nigga, not a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? Doing more than just survive out here. One thing your feminine kicks is evolution. Is taking shit to the next level. Is evolution as a whole. That ain't been important. Because, I don't know, maybe given your life, maybe given your grooming, maybe given your current situation or whatever the fuck, you felt the need to not transform, to not give your all, to give your whole self to whatever you finna give yourself to. And, you know, directly come to the situation, we got the Ten of Wands, which is a temporary ending. It's pumping the brakes on something you're passionate about. It's leaving something alone or ending something so you can step into a new beginning. Can't step into a sterilized situation with old shit on your boot. And like I say, a lot of shit is old. A lot of shit is done. Truth that came out. You are your true self. And that's kind of sealing the deal on a lot of shit that's kind of being illuminated. You see that you can only build with the right people. You see you only need to be groomed by the right people or groom the right people. You know, you see that you can really manifest more than what the fuck you've been getting. And you see that you can literally change your life to the manner you wanted to be changed. And that's something to fucking celebrate. That's something to celebrate. Like, you are really on the verge of evolution, on the verge of change. Make sure you go full forward with it. Yes, it's gonna come at the price of leaving something alone, but fuck it. It's only for now. Because future final roll wrapping you up, subconsciously going to the future, you in a dark, I mean, not, excuse me, you in a idle mind. Four Swords is idle mind, or the Devil's Workshop. And what's the idle mind? It's basically you stagnant, you procrastinate. You two in your head, Swords, to where you're trapped or boxed in your own head. You're the King of Wands, right? You ain't doing no actions or behavior, which you're the king of, you know, actions and behavior modification. You can't change in this mental state. And thus it's a trap, which is why it's the devil's workshop, because the devil got you exactly where he wants you to be. You the king of wands, not wanding because you stuck in your head about something or someone or someplace. This rut that you in is mental. You need to get out of it. Make your mind up. Go in the right direction. And there's only one right way, and that's up. What's up, goddess? What's up? Final card in this message, we got the Eight of Swords, self-imposed prison. A mental prison. This is a false sense of entitlement. This is a false sense of security. But this is also what I like to call the boogeyman effect. False sense of security. You insecure until you secure something. That's bullshit. You can manifest something out of nothing, but you waiting on something to manifest something. That just sounds like a mental prison. That sounds like a trap, mind trap. You know, false sense of entitlement. You feel entitled to live the life that you have, to only take what you need and not do more. You don't ask for more. You feel entitled to not ask for more. You feel entitled to be a regular person, to be humble, or whatever the fuck mental sword shit you feeding yourself right now. I mean, it's good that you're in your head, because that's where, you know, where feminists dwell at, but it just seems like mentally you kind of stagnant. And the boogeyman effect, that's, you know, you being a kid scared that there's a monster under your bed or in your motherfucking closet. When in reality, monsters don't live on their beds. Don't live in the closet. Because if monsters were really under the bed and monsters was really in the closet, there would be a lot of dead kids. I mean, it's a lot of missing kids on some other shit, but it'd be a lot of dead kids and monsters. The monsters they thought in their room was real. There'd be a lot of parents killing monsters out here because they hiding under their kids' beds or in their kids' closets. You know what I'm saying? It'd just be a lot of shit going on. If that was true, kid. Just be glad monsters don't exist. Because if monsters was real, a monster would have just pulled the sheets and been ate you up and put you under the bed. So when you walk near the closet, monster would have snatched you up and you would have been over with. So it's a mental thing. You thinking it's monsters in your closet, then you grow up to live in the closet. I mean, it's weird to think that it's things that's there that isn't there. It's a rules. That's why it's good to have parents that's concerned. It ain't no monster on your bed. And if it was, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of them. Ain't no monsters in your closet. I was in there earlier, but if I see one, I'm gonna make sure to kill that motherfucker with extreme prejudice. You safe. You good. You have nothing to worry about. Mommy got you. Daddy got you. You know what I mean? You don't need to be out here thinking this shit that's out here that don't really fucking exist. You're gonna put yourself in a mental trap like that. Masculine, you out here believing in boogeyman. You be thinking shit out here that ain't out here. You be thinking shit real that ain't even real. Like, you know, it's time for reality at the end of the day. And it's really time to face the music. And that's pretty much the message that I got. Special pop in. Make sure you holler at me. You got to the 13th to do that. Let's see what Masculine's karmic situation is. Hold up.